I'm Gary Cole, and you're watching Ed Magic TV.
It's simple to see it's Ed Magic TV, so the world can believe it's Ed Magic TV.
First and foremost, we have our favorites on who we think is the best actor, the best actress, and certainly in writing with Quentin Tarantino and Inglourious Basterds, who has stepped outside of the box and done some unique things. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm going to give a disclaimer because I've not done my duty and seen a lot of these films. I'll comment on the ones I have seen, and I'll comment on one that is not probably going to get a lot of attention, and I hope I'm right. I believe it's nominated because it's on film, which is the Coen Brothers' A Serious Man, which I thought was outstanding in all of those categories, you know, in performance and direction and certainly in the script. It's going to be interesting. The mix of all of these films together, and 10 films as opposed to 5 films, I don't know what that'll do, but it might have. There might be a surprise. You know, it seems to be people are split, and it's going to be the race is going to be between 2 films. But with 10 films nominated, got a lot of camps out there, so I don't know what it'll bring. So we'll see.
There's a lot of action films. It seems like that's what people want, and the films of classical content like Gone with the Wind and things like that, that kind of isn't the same like it was a few years ago. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think all kinds of movies get made. There are still really beautifully done small movies that tell small stories about content and character of people. And there are, you know, hundreds of genres of films. What breaks a film through to a mass audience is anybody's guess. So it's not that films of content, I guess, or films other than something that is more visual aren't being made. They are. It's that they may not receive the focus or attention they once did, because films like that were more mainstream, if you want to use a word like that. Just because the system has changed and because financially everything is so costly that in order for a film to make its money back, it's like Vegas. You got to lay out a lot to get a lot back. A small movie now has to be done for a much smaller amount of money than it could be before. In one way, I think that's good because I think it's more efficient sometimes.
What are you working on now?
I'm about to start a television pilot tomorrow for TBS. That's what I've been working on. So,
and that's a good family channel.
Yeah. No, I've worked for TNT before. I did a show about 4 years. They got a great front office, and I've known actually some of them for a long time. So that's.
What was that show?
That show was called Wanted. It was only on for that one season there, but it was a good experience.
We all like to get our accolades, and hi there, how are you? Come on up here. Yeah. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. We were talking about accolades, and you know, there are certain works we're really proud of, whether it's writing a novel, writing a story like I do myself, or whether it's, you know, you're part in a movie that you feel you were part of a great entertainment piece, but also a message piece. So if you were going to tell somebody to go out and get something at the video store to watch, what would you suggest a couple of things they could go get?
That I was in, you mean? Oh. Or just to go to the video store?
Yeah.
Oh, that you were in. You specifically.
Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, the film that I seem to... people have responded to a lot and has lasted a long time for me in my career was a film called Office Space that is 10 years old now, but seemed to, you know, hit a nerve with people and because it was about something that a lot of people identified with. even though it was very comedic. It's still, I think it was funny to people because they saw themselves and people they knew in it.